Phone addiction. We all know on some level that this is a problem. It looks like that. But it also looks like in 20 years, when our time, our freedom, and our fulfillment is drained from us, and all we feel is regret. Luckily, we have a solution. Introducing Shaman, the app.
Wait, you're solving social media addiction with an app?
Yeah, I know how that sounds, but it's more than an app. It's a movement. See, we're building a culture where humanity is at the helm and not just self-serving algorithms.
You see, this issue of social media addiction is so pervasive within our modern day that countless other apps have tried to solve this issue with things like gamification, tracking, or even blocking, but they've missed one key aspect: community. Shaman, with its community-centered approach, allows for actual lasting change, and we believe this to be the single binding force that brings about this lasting change.
And here at Shaman, we give you the full solution. We offer direction in the form of key resources that distill the mess of online media to resources that can actually help you learn. And we give you progressed learning cycles, so we give you feedback in the communities, and also through seeing your progress over time, you'll be able to give yourself feedback. And ultimately, what keeps you consistent is our motivated community and the satisfaction at seeing your progress throughout times in each of your hobbies. And it works. We launched a Shaman Challenge here 2 weeks ago, and we had 40 people join. On average, people save 2 hours and 47 minutes a day from these sectors of social media, online videos, and games. And that's time that they could put towards hobbies then. That's 40 hours a week.
One of these people, Ada, set out to do exactly that. So he joined the Shaman Challenge and reclaimed his agency over his time. And it worked. He spent time doing things like building bows and exploring nature rather than mindlessly scrolling his life away. But there are countless others like Ada who are desperate for lasting solutions, 200 million to be exact. And this sets Shaman with a current market valuation of $1.4 billion within the digital well-being space. As for its service addressable market of 17.5 million, that's about a 5% capture of its service addressable market. This means that Shaman is highly scalable, highly profitable, and ripe for disruption within the space. As for our pricing model, we plan to employ a hard paywall model that we ask the user to invest in themselves. And what this does, it ultimately has them attribute value to the subscription, ultimately having them engage with it more and provide more value to us in terms of setting the business apart. And ultimately, what this pricing model does, it has us break even very early, as opposed to a premium model, which we ultimately plan to scale to. It has us break even at 1,074 users. It's highly competitive. 6 or 7 months within our running, we'll reach profitability, and that's huge.
So, meet our team. We have Duncan Winger, our Chief Technology Officer, and Alton McDowell, our Head of Research.
And as you can see, we also have Joe Sue, who is our amazing CFO, and Gavin here being a leader in marketing.
So we already have all of these things.
But we need skilled programmers. About $2,000 to start up to cover basic company costs and business expertise. As competent as we are, we lack expertise when it comes to data policy and security.
If there's one thing I want you to remember, it's agency. Our currency is your agency. We want to raise up the youth so that they can invest in themselves and find their own paths in life and be an active part of their communities, adapting in this ever-changing world. We want them to be the authors of their own stories. Thank you.